Hello and welcome to another episode of Maidan and FPL. And in this episode, we will be talking about Aston Villa in the Target the Fixtures video. So Aston Villa has a beautiful green patch, as can be seen from the FDR ratings. We can see that they have a wonderful run of fixtures up until game week 15, and with the form that Aston Villa is in, we can target those Aston Villa assets. So without wasting any further time, let's jump onto this video. So Aston Villa has been the revelation this Premier League. In the previous year, they saved the relegation and finished in the 17th spot. But this year, they completely changed unit. They made some great summer signings in the form of Ollie Watkins from Brentford, Martinez from Arsenal, Barkley on a season-long loan deal from Chelsea, and Matty Cash, of course, from Nottingham Forest. All these changes have completely transformed the Aston Villa side, who were languishing at the bottom of the table in the previous year. So this year they looked a much revamped unit, and especially from the FPL perspective, they continue to provide value across all the positions, be it defense, be it midfield, or be it forward. So this is a fantastic time to look at the Aston Villa assets, how Aston Villa is playing and would probably play in the coming few game weeks with the great run of fixtures coming. They are currently 6th in the league with a game in hand, and they have defeated the big teams like Leicester, Arsenal, Liverpool, and with especially the great run of fixtures coming, I don't think why Aston Villa would not continue to fire the way they did for the initial 7 game weeks. So looking at some of the attacking stats of Aston Villa this year, in the games they have played, they have currently a XG of 11.9. They have 6 shots on target per 90 minutes with a total of 18 big chances created, and they have scored 2.6 goals per match. And considering the opponents they have already faced, I think that is a fantastic stat to look forward to. Defensively also, they have tightened up with the inclusion of Matty Cash and especially Emiliano Martinez from Arsenal. They are looking a much more compact unit at the back, and likes of Tyrone Mings and Konsa would continue to provide value. They have an expected goal against of 9.7. They have kept 4 clean sheets, which is till now the highest by any sides, and especially with a match played less than the other opponents. Martinez has saved 3.1 saves per match, and they have considered a total goals of 9. So as I've already mentioned, that Aston Villa looks a completely different side if we compare them to that of their performance in the last season, and the stats also tells the same. So if we compare the stats for the 1920 Premier League season and the 2021 Premier League season, for the shots on target per match, previous year they had 3.9 shots on target to this year's 6, which is a great improvement. Goals per match 1.1 previous year to 2.6 in this year. 1.21 big chances created per match in the previous year compared to this to 2.57 this year. XG per match is also higher compared to the previous year, with 1.05 XG per match in the previous season and 1.7 this season. So all these stats show that how attackingly threatening Aston Villa's side is, and with the likes of Ross Barkley, Ollie Watkins, Jack Grealish especially in the form of his life, and Trezeguet, they are looking a great side. And also defensively, they have improved a lot. In the previous season, they have conceded 1.8 goals per match compared to 1.3 this season, and their gameplay has also improved significantly with 43.8% average position previous year compared to this year's 46.4. And adding to this, they have a great run of fixtures. In the upcoming game weeks, they faces the likes of Brighton, West Ham, Newcastle, Wolves, Burnley, West Bromwich Albion, and Crystal Palace. And a wonderful run of fixtures that you can safely target and take those Aston Villa assets in your team to bolster your FPL team. So after looking at the overall performance of Aston Villa, let's look closely at some of the potential picks that you can consider from this Aston Villa squad. But before that, if you like this video, please drop a like comment on this video about your opinions, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So firstly, the first player that I will be talking in the Aston Villa squad is obviously their goalkeeper, the ever consistent Emiliano Martinez, joined from Arsenal at the beginning of the season and already showing his class in the Aston Villa goal. So in this Premier League season, he played 7 matches with already bagging 40 points with 4 clean sheets. He saved a penalty. He made a total number of saves of 20 with a save percentage of 0.7, which is quite good. And the Villa defense has already showing a great sign of improvement, especially with Martinez at the goal and their 4 defenders playing quite well and gelling up with Martinez. They have already kept 4 clean sheets, and Martinez started at 4.5, but now his price is increased to 4.8, but still he is a great value. He would continue to provide great value for money at such a modest price, and he can be a great option for a set and forget keeper. You don't want to spend a high number of transfers in your defense or the goalkeeper position, because with the amount of options that you have in the attacking, in the forward and in the midfield area, you would like to keep a particular goalkeeper or a defender for a significant patch of game weeks, and Martinez is just exactly that player. But one of the disadvantage of keeping Martinez is that he is no longer a differential. He is already owned by 27.1% of FPL managers. And also, if you are considering a Villa defender in place of Martinez, then also you can go for a Villa defender, especially the way Villa is playing. You would all want 3 spots of your FPL team represented by that Villa squad, and Martinez would block a potential defender. So if you are not taking a defender, I think Martinez would be a better option, a safer option, and an option to set and forget for a significant amount of this season. The next player that I will be talking is Matt Targett. Matt Targett is playing as a left back in the Aston Villa squad. In the Premier League season, he has scored 29 points, kept 4 clean sheets, provided with a single assist in the last match against Arsenal. He had 5 key passes and he created 5 chances with an expected assist of 0.3. He is a wing back, and he provides with a decent amount of attacking threat going forward. He plays in the side where Jack Grealish plays, so that side is the side that is more preferred by Aston Villa, and there are chances that Matt Targett would get some attacking returns due to more threatful left side of Aston Villa. Also, he is priced at a very low price of 4.5, which is quite low compared to the other assets that you can consider from the Villa side, and with the amount of attacking threat he poses, I think he can be a great value for money. And also, if you want to take the other Villa defenders like Cash or Konsa or Mings, I think compared to all 3 of them, Matt Targett is a better pick, a more consistent pick in my opinion to finish. And I think Matt Targett would be a great long-term pick, especially in the upcoming game weeks with a great run of fixtures coming. And also, he is a differential. He is picked by only 2.3% of the managers. And with his very modest pricing, I think he can be a great value for your FPL squad. Another great signing for Aston Villa this year is Ollie Watkins. I think Ollie Watkins is a player who has a high contribution of changing this Aston Villa side, because previously Aston Villa lacked that threat, that clinical finisher. Jack Grealish always provided with beautiful balls, but they always lacked that poacher, that striker that could finish those chances, and Ollie Watkins is just that striker that Aston Villa needed. He has already 47 points with 6 goals and 1 assist, with an XG of 4.9 and expected assist of 0.5. He created 10 chances already with 9 key passes, and he loves to play against big teams, the so-called top 6 of the Premier League. Scored a hat-trick against Liverpool, had a brace against Arsenal, showing his brilliant poacher instincts. And also he's priced at just 6.1, which is a great option. as far as a budget striker is concerned. So in that 5.5 to 6.5 bracket, as far as the striking options goes, I think Ollie Watkins is one of the best options right now with the fixtures coming. And also he is a penalty taker, as we have seen in the match against Southampton. And all his goals, if we see the goals that he scored, all his goals came from inside the penalty box, which shows that how prolific striker he is. And with the quality of supply provided to him by the likes of Jack Grealish, Barkley, McGinn, he would get those chances, and with the ability he has to finish those chances, I think he would get a high chunk of those points in the upcoming fixtures. He's currently ranked 5th in XG per 90, and also in 5th in the non-penalty XG stat. He can be a bit consistent because we have seen him blanked in a few game weeks, but with such a low value in price, and also with the fixtures coming, I don't think you would do much wrong if you pick Ollie Watkins in your squad. So the last but not the least pick from Aston Villa is of course Jack Grealish. I think he is the pick of the players from the Aston Villa squad, and also he is one of the best assets currently in the FPL. He has already 60 points with 4 goals and 6 assists in his name. He had 19 key passes, and he created 24 chances with 9 shots on target. He has an XG of 2.4 and expected assist of 2.8, which shows that he has multiple sources of points. He can score goals, he can assist, he takes some free kicks as well as some corner kicks, and especially in this season he is almost playing as a left forward alongside Watkins, which is much advanced if we compared his position to that of the last year. He tends to be selfish at times, but that is exactly what you need from an FPL perspective. You want your player to score those goals even in the 50-50 chances he gets, and he is in the form of his life. Also, a big difference this season is that he has Watkins instead of a player like Wesley, who can finish those chances which is created by Grealish, but he is not a differential anymore. He is hugely owned by the FPL managers with a 36% ownership. He is second in the number of assists, 6th in the total number of shots, and also with the easy run of fixtures, I think Grealish can be a great option for captaincy, especially with the likes of Salah being out for illness. Both Kane and Son has a difficult fixture run in the upcoming game weeks. I think Jack Grealish can also be a great option for captaincy. So that is all from this video about Aston Villa. That is all for this video. I hope you have liked the video. If you liked the video, do drop a like, comment about your opinions, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It takes a lot of hard work to edit those videos here. Hope to catch you on another video.